Nerdyjojo, I have arrived. Hello. How is it going? I am here to do something. I'm kidding. I know exactly what I'm doing, and I am still drawing that dragon. I'm still drawing that dragon. Yes, can confirm. Dragon is taking a very, very long time to draw. Not even that good of a drawing of the dragon, but it's still taking forever. Ugh. I really thought I'd be done with it by this point, but it's still going on. I mean, of course, I'm making my own life more complicated than it needs to be, honestly, but we won't worry about that part. Anyway, so beyond that, today has been a pretty decent day, I suppose. Perfect? No. Good enough? Yeah. It's good enough. And good enough is good for me. Good enough is good for me. Anyways, does anyone care to listen to that? Quite possibly not, really. Quite possibly not, really. So I'll probably just flip on over to our dragon. Flip on over to our dragon, yep. I've been working on this dragon way too long. It's gotta be upwards of an 8-hour drawing by this point. And frankly, I've barely made a dent in. Okay, well, I can't say that. From one stream to another, I suppose there's lots of changes, but it certainly doesn't feel like I'm getting much done. By the end of today's stream, we'll probably just call this good enough, is what I'm thinking. Like, there's no point in the fact of me hiding that I don't really know what I'm doing anymore. At this point, I just want to shade the poor thing in, and then call it in. I mean, I'm gonna finish the project. It's just I'm gonna need to not look at the dragon for a little while after this. Hopefully today we might actually be able to get into some maybe the background as well. So I have this dragon, of course, and I suppose we'll get drawing. I need. Okay, how do I do this? I need color. Okay. Anyways, so our dragon. How do I even go with this? I don't remember. But anyways, yes. So I want to finish drawing our dragon. Getting it, for the most part, shaded in nicely today. Looking pretty good. And then hopefully by the next stream I can what's it called? I can work on, or hopefully by the end of the stream, I should say, I can worry about some background elements. I'm not gonna go too crazy on the background. Is my pen actually working? It is. Okay. The opacity. Something's going on. The opacity. As you can see, it's very much lighter than what else I have. Could it have something to do with the layer opacity? No, I don't know what's happening to it. I never know what's happening to any of this stuff though, so. And just backing out a little bit of some of this stuff. Actually, what if I combine light 2 with light 1? So we get a little bit of different types of light. Light 1, turn that down a whole bunch. Light 2, turn that down a whole bunch. And then we get some interesting lighting or something. I don't know. Oh wait, I forgot to put on my drying arm again. My drawing arm. I don't know. I'm starting to wonder, admittedly, if I like it here in the art category. I don't know, admittedly. So I've turned that all the way back up. Just for now. We'll come up with something else later. Did I put the light? Okay, it is. I'm just trying to figure something out. Something's broken somewhere along the line, and I'm not quite sure what it is, admittedly. Nope, that's not what I want. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's the color. I didn't get the right color. Okay. So we're just gonna turn this on to normal. I'm gonna grab that. See, yeah, the colors are different. That's why things aren't looking quite right. Eraser. I was drawing some other stuff this morning in Photoshop, so some of the colors are messed up around. Okay, well, drawing might not be the right term. I was editing stuff. I was editing a thumbnail because I needed to, or I wanted to. You need a thumbnail for your video on YouTube, so you gotta make a thumbnail. Well, you don't necessarily need it, but it makes your videos look better, and I might as well try to look like I know what I'm doing sometimes. You might as well try to look like you know what you're doing and you care what's happening. I do actually care what's happening. And I want to have an excitingness. That made no sense at all. Don't listen to me. Or do. I'm not gonna complain if you do. Please do. I'm lonely. Oh, I'm so lonely. I am actually a little bit lonely. I don't really know what else to say. I was talking about how I don't know about if I actually like it here in the art category. Kind of nice, but now I'm starting to find it a little bit stressful. I don't know. It's very, very different than playing a game, because when you have a game, you have more things to interact with. You can, it's a little bit easier to stream while playing a game, is probably how I want to put it. Easier with a game, because you have the thing to interact with, where without the game, you kind of just have to figure out how to talk and keep things interesting for a really long time without having anything to lean on should you need it. I created a new layer for some shadows. Maybe once I add some shadows, I'll start to feel a little bit better about the whole process here. I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I do want to continue trying to stream in the art category on occasion. I don't really know. Hard to decide, really. Yeah, that's about all I got in that terms of that. I do have some stories that I can talk about today, though. Some little tidbits of information, should we want it. And okay, well, they're not that interesting. They're just pretty standard stories by my standard couple work stories. Team Fixerizer. Sup, nerd, you say? Sup? Been a while since I've heard from you. How you been? How have you been, Team Fixerizer? What was I talking about? I completely forgot what I was talking about. Well, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Probably wasn't important anyway. Probably wasn't important anyways. Trying to remember what you're talking about, what I'm talking about. I don't know. Don't know, but yes. Team Fixerizer. Been a while. And we're in the art category today, which is very different. Well, I've been well. You went all thingy cartoon. Yeah. I guess this is the first time you've seen me like this. Wow, it's been a while. Yeah, no, I wanted to try it. I got curious. So I wanted to try it, and frankly, I quite enjoy it. It's different, but in a good way. I don't know. I like it, though. I really do. It's fun. It's kind of weird, and... well, I guess I can't say it's kind of weird. I've seen it. I like the model, but I like how you looked IRL. We make you happy. We make you happy. Yeah, whatever makes me happy. That's what. Yeah, no. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, I thought you didn't see it before, but I appreciate the compliment. Really. I don't know. I like this though. I like this. It's nice, and I don't even have to worry about not wearing pajamas during a stream or something. I mean, I still wore my pajamas sometimes, but now I can just be completely in my pajamas if I want to. Not that I'm in my pajamas today, though. No. I went on a car ride with my mom earlier because she needed to go get something, and I was like, oh, I want to go on a car ride, so... So I'm actually dressed today, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know, but where am I going? What was I talking about? I don't remember, but yeah. You can ride in PJs. Don't let people say otherwise. You make a fair point. I can go on a car ride in PJs if I really wanted to. But I got dressed, so I got dressed. I'm wearing actual pants and a shirt and a hoodie. Probably didn't necessarily need the hoodie, but the hoodie is comfortable and I like the hoodie, so I wore the hoodie. Don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, that's completely unimportant. Trying to shade is a bit of a struggle. Anyways, Team Fixerizer, you probably maybe don't quite understand what's going on here, but there's a reason I am drawing fresh around. And I shall explain the reason. I shall explain the reason. If you're curious enough to know, when waifus tell you that they put on clothes nothing like the animes, explain anyway. Okay. Okay. Anyways, so several weeks ago at this point, I was able to do some longer streams on a Friday night. And for those longer streams, I decided to get creative. And this is part of that outcome. Okay, so I guess basically, it's hard to it's not I'm just not good at explaining things. Okay, so streaming art. Why am I doing this? It's because I have a cover or a copy of Pokemon Black that I bought used, and the issue with it is that it didn't come with proper cover art because, you know, it's used and some people buy a game, play it, and return it without the paper cover. So I decided that I was going to make, you know, my own cover for the game. And this is part of the outcome. This is me working on it. Ooh, I got you a nice idea. Yeah, I know. I thought it was a nice idea too. I thought it was only going to take me 2 streams. Here I am on, like, I don't know, this got to be like number 5 now. It's got to be like my 5th stream in this category while trying to complete this Reshiram drawing. And yeah, I don't know. I think it's a good idea. It puts to use some of the stuff that I learned in college. And I get some practice doing digital art because if there's one thing I can say for sure, I'm not overly confident in my digital art skills. I bought some Pokemon cards last week just for the heck of it. Didn't pull anything crazy. Yeah, that happens. I don't know. You don't get particularly good rates or fantastic rates for getting anything really, really exciting. Anyways, but that happens. Sometimes you just have to do that kind of stuff just for the sake of letting out your inner child, I suppose. I'm not saying that grown-ups can't enjoy collecting Pokemon cards, but there is definitely some intrinsic childness like whimsy when getting a pack of trading cards and opening it up for the first time. I don't gamble, so it is gambling to me. I'm 50% child still. Absolutely fair enough. You know, it was a little longer than a couple weeks ago, but I got some Pokemon cards a little while back too. Another pack of Pokemon cards. There was like a Lucario V-Star set out or something. I think that's what the series or the particular series was called. I could be wrong, but it was something along those lines. And it was one of the big box sets that were like $70+. So it was not a cheap set of cards. And I got a Lucario, of course, because, you know, when you get those kinds of sets, you always get like the box Pokemon, I guess we can call it. I got a Regigigas B kind of man. Yeah. I don't know. I don't actually know how to play the game, so I don't actually know what cards are considered good and what ones are considered really bad. I just like the pretty pictures. I'm that kind of Pokemon player. I play the game pretty well, though, I'd say. I like the picture too well. Yeah. Pokemon cards have great illustrations on them. Unlike the covers of the Pokemon game. That's one of the things that I'm trying to fix with my cover that I'm doing. Is making sure that it has a little more life, a little more movement. Which is why our Reshiram here is looking very flying around, doing whatever Reshirams do. You know, I like the pictures of Pokemon cards. And I wish they could transfer some of that Pokemon card picture energy to the games cases. Imagine if they could use the art on a Pokemon card for the game cases. Now, I guess there'd be a lot of like issues with that as well. But imagine a world where Pokemon cards and the cases that the games come in are amazing. Like, they have the same kind of energy, you know? Like, they're so nice. Pictures on the Pokemon cards are always just so nice. The pictures on the game cases are just the standard box legendary art, which I've said before is a perfectly valid way to solve the problem of we need a game cover, but that does not mean that I think it's the best way to solve that problem. I think actually that whole area would... Yeah, I don't know. I wish. Video games cases have gone downhill over the years because everything is mostly digital nowadays. Yeah. It is a little different with how everything is digitally released now. The game cover doesn't just need to look good on, you know, a game cover. It needs to look good digitally as well. And if you get too many small details in, and then when you put it into like a thumbnail to try to sell the game digitally, well, that thumbnail, the art for that is going to need to be very simple, I guess. So I guess that is something to say. That is something to say, is you make the fair point, of course, that with everything going digital now, game cases and covers and everything will likely continue to get even more simple because, of course, like I said, you're not trying to sell a game by the case that a kid sees on the shelf at their local GameStop or whatever. Now you're trying to sell them a digital one, and that digital copy comes with a little thumbnail image, and that thumbnail image needs to look good depending on like its size and everything. And so simplifying the art is probably going to become more and more and more up to. Okay, lol, what else have you been up to? What else have I been up to? Just in my day-to-day life, I'm still working retail, so that kind of sucks. Well, what else is there? I have a Venus flytrap now. Actually, I have 2 of them. I have 2 Venus flytraps, and I'm assuming you know what a Venus flytrap is, but in the off chance that you don't, it's a plant that catches bugs. It's a carnivorous plant, and I love it. I love both of them. Yes, I know. Okay, just making sure. Yeah, I got one. They are neat, exactly. Oh my gosh, I told my coworker that I got one, and for like a couple weeks after, and still on occasion, they're like, "Hey Jojo, how's the Venus flytrap doing?" and they're making all kinds of Venus flytrap, teasing me about Venus flytraps. One guy's like, "You're gonna feed me to your Venus flytrap," and I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna feed you to my Venus flytrap. You're too big." Yeah, no, I love it though. I love it. Like I said, I have 2 of them. I named them as well. I named them. You know what I named them? I named them Chompy and Nibbles. Chompy and Nibbles, the Venus flytraps. And like I said, I love them. I love them so much. Those plants, they take away my entire life. Okay, not really, but yeah, no. What else is there? Is there anything else interesting that I'm up to? Not overly. I'm doing a couple other things. Do people call you adorable often? Yes. I am tiny. I am small. I can pass for like a 15-year-old quite easily. couple of weeks ago, I got into a place with the student price because the lady didn't bother asking how old I was, and I should have paid like $20, but I got in for like 12. It was a museum, and I get student discounts a lot. Yeah. Okay. Automod didn't like that, but I'm just gonna Automod. Oh, it doesn't actually let me accept or deny this one. Oh. Expired and not posted to chat. Okay. Well, I see your message. Of course, the Automod didn't like that. Didn't like that. As long as you could read it, yeah. I am. I did. I don't know. Yeah, no, I do get called adorable a little bit. Yes. I like being that way, really. I don't know. And I also don't know about this shading. I changed my mind about that. Yeah. I get what you're saying. It's just an energy, you know? The way I am. I like to think that I am adorable. I'm adorable. I'm very cute. Very cute, very tiny. And it's nice. And it's solid energy, I know. And I am just so blessed to have this solid energy. This, yes-ness. Adorableness. I was born this way, what can I say? I got all the cute genes. All the cute genes, and then my brother got other genes. I don't know where I was going with that one. I don't know where I was going with that one, but, you know. I would definitely would say I am cute. If other people don't agree, that's their problem. It's a way of life. No, probably. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I do like getting into places with the student discount, though. It was 18 and under, and they didn't ask how old I was, and the lady behind the counter just probably assumed that I was younger than 18, and I got the student discount, which was nice. Nice. Good. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah. I don't know. I like being cute, though, I think. Just the way I am. Actually, one of my coworkers, college student, just very young in comparison, actually. He was joking around, talking to, well, I guess it was a conversation between several of us at work. We probably should have been working while having this conversation, but don't worry about that part. Don't worry about that part. We get paid minimum wage. So, you know what? Take a break every once in a while if you need it. And we were talking. I wasn't worried. Yeah, I know, but I have a tendency to say that, but good to hear that you're not concerned about it either. Anyways, where was I going this? Right. Coworker. He was asking our ages. So I have the department manager. She's about a year younger than me. But she looks like she should be older. That's not the point. So we were talking, not working. They're very irresponsible. We were talking. I don't remember exactly how the conversation went because this was several weeks ago. But one coworker was asking age, Like, I'm pretty sure he had a general idea, but he's like, how old are you even? And I'm like, I'm 25. I'm 25. I also made like a 1 foot in the grave joke about that too, but that's not part of this story. He was like, I really can't believe that you're 25, and he looks at the manager and is like, you're 24, but then points back at me, but you act like a child. And I can't say that he's completely wrong. I just have that kind of energy, you know? Like, it's already pretty obvious. We talked about this already for like 5 minutes. It's just the way that I am, I guess. And I like it. I like it. Actually, wait a minute. I'm gonna leave that. Just a little extra. Strange lighting. Yeah. I don't know. That's what I got. You're all kids to me. I likely look young for my age, but it... Whoa, jeez, wait. I jumbled 1 second. Okay. I see it. I got that now. I got that. You know, I mean, some people just look young. Some people, you look at them and they look a lot younger than they actually are. And you know what? You're right. It is a bit of a blessing. Because you look like young, you can feel a little bit better about yourself sometimes. Like, I'm getting old, but I still have a bit of a youthful look, so that's nice. I don't know. I see what you're saying. Yeah. All kids. So everyone is very, very young. Yeah. That's fair enough. Fair enough. Oh wait, doing another thing. Didn't need to do that. Where was I going with this? Turn that down a little bit. I'm just looking at something. I'm looking at something. Ugh. Yeah. Enough about looking young, though. I actually have a couple other random stories to talk about. I have a notepad, and I made a list of things that happened. One of them was actually the car ride that I took with my mom earlier. I like car rides, what can I say? I don't know why, honestly, but I just do. I like car rides. I feel like that's not too weird. Just some people like car rides. What? Why is this? Oh wait, I figured out what happened. Like a dog. Yeah. I'm like a dog. I guess. Weird thought, but I suppose you're not wrong. I don't know. I just find it enjoyable to watch as the world flies on by. I mean, we didn't drive very far. It was like a 2-minute drive, and it was all stuff I already knew and seen a billion times over. But it was still nice. Driving in the car, going vroom, vroom, vroom all the way around. Hang out my tongue in the window as I go. Come on now, I might be a little bit odd and immature, but I don't do that. I didn't go that far. Drinking some water just in case something weird happens. Water. Shame. Yeah. Admittedly, I like car rides. I don't much like them when the window's down, though, because my hair goes everywhere. My hair goes everywhere. It has a mind of its own. So, if I had to pick, I would rather not have the car window down, which I guess is kind of weird because a lot of people like the car window being down, because you get all this whoosh, you know, hair, or not necessarily hair, but oh, how was I going with that again? Yeah, wear a beanie all the time, so it's fine. I'm stuck in my emo phase that way. Forever stuck in your emo phase. Oh geez, wait, I got an emo phase story for you. This is another work story. This actually happened a couple years ago. Okay, not a couple years ago. Last year, maybe? I don't know. I don't remember exactly when. But I was working with two of my coworkers. Of course. Who else would I be working with? Anyways, I was working with two of my coworkers, and I don't even remember exactly how it happened, but someone said, "I wish something something," and then I just sat there, straight faced, and I said, "I wish I was happy." and they both look at me for a second, and they're like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Maybe." I don't know. It just came out so naturally. Just straight faced. It's like, I wish I was happy. And you know what? I can't even say it's wrong. I do want to be happy. Doesn't everyone? Well, what would make you happy? What would make me happy? Lifetime happiness, or just happy currently? Because just happy currently, I'm pretty happy currently. Not gonna lie. But in total lifetime happiness, what would bring me lifetime happiness? That is a good question, and admittedly, I've never really thought all too much about it. This is a hard question, really. I don't know. Like, I could say successful streamer, because that'd be a pretty cool job, but I'm not putting all my eggs in that basket. Just having enough money to survive week from week. Or month to month would be nice as well. Well, actually having more than just enough money to survive from month to month is having a little bit of a surplus, that if I want to treat myself better. Aim higher. I want to be super successful at. I don't know. Truly, this is not a question that I've asked myself often. What would make me happy for a lifetime? And I feel like, admittedly, if I had to ask myself a hard question like that when I was younger, before everything, before going to school and doing all that kind of stuff, maybe I would have had some better job by now or something. I don't know. Aim higher. I don't know. I guess the only thing is, a career of some kind that can pay my bills. I don't know. I don't really know. Such a hard question. Such a hard question to answer, but I feel like it's such an important question as well. The issue is a lot of things like inspiration for art or just happiness in general, you need to struggle to get there, and it's not fulfilling when you do. And this is an interesting, yeah. This isn't exactly related, but in college, I did it was a psychology course, like an elective psychology course called The Secret to Happiness or something. And the idea was how you find happiness. And I can't say I necessarily did good in that course. It was hard course too, and maybe since I was also doing my internship at the time, I didn't get as much out of it as I could have. But yeah, it's a difficult question. What will make you happy for a lifetime? Because I don't think happy is just something that you always are going to get, even if you work for what you want. You can have an idea, but in the end, it's if there is something, it will only give you happiness for so long. Because, well, this life is definitely full of a lot of negative things. That's one thing that I learned in the course that I do remember, is that we have like a happiness sadness meter, which is probably a very terrible way to put it, but basically our brains are wired and triggered to find things unhappy, and to bring happiness, you need, like, for every bad thing, you need like 3 to 4 good things to like balance it out. Our brains are not necessarily made to be happy, which is such a weird thing, because this is a psychology course, so it also went into a lot of you know, that kind of mental stuff, I suppose. Because yeah, psychology, science of the brain, and I suppose emotions as well. Emotions and how everything works up in our skulls, how our consciousness does things day to day in a way, I suppose. And yeah, you are completely right. In the end, anything that does bring you happiness is likely not going to give you happiness until, or forever, we should say. No matter which way you go about it. I do see your message. I do see your message. Just give me a second. I mean, people who look for constant happiness will find life empty in its options. Better to treasure the few things that do bring you happiness. Yes, that's also probably very, very correct. Yeah. I don't know. It's such a complicated topic that I didn't think I was going to be getting into today. And I'm not going to claim that I am a psychology major or anything, but yeah, no. The human brain is a strange thing, and happiness is great, but hard to find sometimes. It's all very, very interesting. Very interesting. Thank you for bringing this up. I actually have some things I gotta think about now. Well, it's not too complicated. What would you realistically like to be doing day to day? I actually really do like graphic design, where I did go to college and everything. I do quite like this though. I do quite like streaming. And I'm not sitting here, and it would be a dream job, certainly. But also has a lot of downsides, of course. But yeah, no. Graphic design or streaming, or I don't know, website development was really cool. So find a way to make art and streaming your job. I do try. I apply to places, and you know what? I've been admittedly trying to take streaming a little bit more seriously. Like, I started out all this just for the sake of trying, because, you know, you never know what you're gonna get if you try. If you don't try, I should say. And I've been trying. can't say I'm doing a great job at it, but I'm trying to keep a little more videos on my YouTube channel and everything to see, you know, if I can actually get somewhere. I will admit that. I've been posting on Twitter a little more often. I mean, I guess it's X now, just trying to get the awareness that, hey, I'm here out there. It's not like I'm living on X, though, or Twitter, or whatever you want to call it. The Bluebird app that used to have, or that now has an X for a logo. I feel like that's a dumb move, though. That's a... am I getting into this now? Completely. I follow you on Twitter. I don't really use social media much other than FB or family. Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, social media is also a big driver of, like, unhappiness in general. Because, well, it's so easy to fake stuff on there sometimes. And people see things and they're like, oh, somebody's so much better, blah, 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 and you can get kind of sad and whatnot. And this is, of course, an argument that we've had a billion times in the past, too. It's probably, like, the go-to argument against social media is that, oh, people become uncontent with their lives when they can see everyone else's lives so betrayed, but yet a lot of that is fake in some cases, you know? I don't know. I shouldn't be talking so bad about social media since I'm trying in many ways to make that my job in some way. I shouldn't be talking so negatively about it. I'm drinking water again, just in case we're wondering. You know, there's just such complicated things everywhere, you know? This world is so complicated, and I'm just a tiny bean trying to figure it out. We're all just tiny beans trying to figure it out. Yeah, I don't know. My life is a decent place for all the struggles, is mostly lovely, and I've been in my life, however, so I'm trying to deal with that. Okay, wait. I confused myself for a second. I think I missed some words there. Oh, wait, okay. Lonely. That's what I messed up on. They're so close. That's the brain kicking into not doing so good mode. Yeah. I get what you're saying. I got what you're saying now. It just took me a second. Why am I like this? I don't know. That's one thing I struggle with, is reading things, which makes me sound illiterate, and I wouldn't call myself illiterate, but I just struggle with this stuff, okay? Some people are like that sometimes. Sometimes you can't. Everyone struggles with something. You're right. Life is full of struggles, and you can grow from them, which is great. Growing, improving, becoming a better person because of them is the mark of a good person, I guess. If you can overcome them, then just proves that you're even tougher than everyone else thinks. And it can be hard sometimes. It can definitely be hard. But you're a cute bean, so who cares if you can read? I'm a cute bean, yeah! I am a cute bean. I call myself a bean a lot. I don't know. No, I just signed it. It just seems right to me to call myself a bean. A bean. A bean. Just a little bean. Yeah. I don't know. that's all I got. It's a struggle, and I am a lot better than I used to be, though. A lot better than I used to be. I've improved my reading abilities by leaps and bounds since I guess elementary school. Elementary school it wasn't bad, I guess, until a little bit later when I started falling behind, and then they're like, oh, well, let's see what's going on there, and it's like, oh, wait, there is something going on there, and I got extra help. And then in college, I noticed that it seemed like, or it definitely felt like I started to improve a lot. I don't know. I guess my major milestone in terms of improving was college. I don't know why. I just felt like maybe I peaked in college. Maybe I peaked in college, and that's all that's left for me. Well, streaming certainly helps improve it. Well, yeah, you're right. And it also helps me become a little more confident, even. I can't say I was always a confident person. But, you know, putting myself out here, opening myself up to criticism and such also helps improve a lot. Trust me, 10 years from now, you'll think you were a moron in college, not peaked. Quite possibly. You're probably very, very right about that, but 10 years from now is a long way from now, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Everyone has those ups and downs, I guess. I don't really know what else to say on that topic. I'm probably gonna say it again. Complicated. Oh my. These are not topics that I thought I'd get into. You know, I haven't saved my thing for a while. 56 minutes already? I've been streaming for 56 minutes. My bad, lol. Wait, did I say something? Wait. I confused myself. Don't worry. Having to discuss these things. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about that part. Difficult conversations are difficult for a reason. It's because they're difficult, but they're also very, very important. You know? I never really thought what kind of things would bring me lifelong happiness, or what kind of things could possibly bring me lifelong happiness. I had like, don't worry about it. Also, your chat's not appearing. Having you discuss these things is not appearing on the stream for some reason. That's weird. I'm just gonna maybe turn that off and turn it on. Nope, that didn't do nothing. Okay, well, yes, these are not. I mean, difficult conversations might not be the right way to put it, but they're not things that you usually think about talking about. Definitely not on stream either. But I still think that they're important to be having, and I'm gonna thank you for making me think about some of these things. I think it's a valuable thing to think about. What kind of things bring you happiness in your life? I tend either critically thinking deep subjects or think of dumb, shallow things like waifus or anime tacos. Wait, tacos. Anime talk? Anime or tacos? Anime or tacos. I thought you said anime tacos. I didn't see or there for a second. Yeah. Imagine that. Anime tacos. Like, it's a taco shell. Like, a soft taco shell. Anime tacos sound good too. Anime tacos. Yes, imagine this. Anime tacos. Okay, so you get your taco shell. Now, you know how you can like use food coloring and stuff, but it's a tortilla, a soft tortilla. But then you draw an anime character on it. Or maybe it's a taco themed off of a certain character from an anime. I don't know. Like themed anime tacos. I don't know. Who would be a good character to base a taco off of? Okay, something broke with the chat. Or okay, wait. Maybe that's just OBS reloading something. I'm sold like Anime Cafe but taco cart. Yeah, like Anime Cafe but it's a taco cart. And they sell tacos based on anime. I want that now. Maybe after I finish this project, maybe I'll make a... Oh, maybe after I'm done working on this project and I finish all this stuff, I'll keep this Monday afternoon stream. And I'll work on a new project. And it will be anime-themed taco. Or maybe this could be like a special thing where, you know, I take an anime character, then I draw a taco based off of them. Wait, I might do that. Or maybe I'll just make that a short form video and it might be kind of fun for my like YouTube channel. Ooh, I got ideas. Okay, wait. I got an idea. Okay, wait. I'm writing this down. Anime tacos. I am absolutely 100% sold as well. Oh, everything works when you include anime tacos. Yes, everything. Oh my, I don't think anyone ever done that before either. Oh, I'm so excited. That could be, ooh. I am rubbing my hands together out of anticipation and excitement. What? Why? Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Enough of that. No, I think I'm actually going to do that though. Thank you for the idea. Absolute gold. Or maybe it's platinum. I don't know, but thank you. I do what I can. And you did it great. It was good. It was good stuff. Good quality content right there. I'm excited. It's such a weird combination. And it came about in such a weird manner as well. I never would have thought of anything like this if not for my misreading of one single message. Brain is not working, or maybe this is like a task failed successfully kind of thing. Like that meme, you know? Task failed successfully. You have a goal. You try to do that. My man brain went from tacos to anime girls in a taco in bikini selling tacos in a cart. No. I didn't go that far, but I get what you're saying. It's like, absolutely. It's such... I love it. Honestly. That's not what I'm gonna end up doing probably, but I love it. It's task failed successfully. Drops wallet in front of taco waifu. Drops wallet in front of taco waifu. Oh no. that I love it. I love it, honestly. That's great. Oh no. Wonderful. It's awful. It's everything you could ever imagine it to be. It's something. And it's going to live in everyone's brain rent-free for the rest of their existence. We're gonna be sitting there and it's gonna be sitting on your deathbed and saying, oh, remember the time when the taco wife... Oh no. I joke about that a lot. And not necessarily that, but anytime something happens that is slightly inconvenient, I say it's like, I'll be sitting on my deathbed and I'll be like, remember that time at work when this thing happened? and people around me will be like, what are you still thinking about? That was 30 years ago. Okay, wait, message. If you draw some taco waifu art ever, I'll buy a signed copy for $30. That would make me a professional artist. Selling something for money. Professional artist. At least that's what my art teacher used to say. She used to say that the first time you sell, if you ever sell a piece of art, that makes you a professional artist. Which technically, I guess I could be. Oh wait, this brings back some elementary school memories. Way back when. I was always the kid who was drawing on their work in school. So, what was it? I wasn't drawing on my work in this particular instance, but around Christmas time in the year, I started drawing cats with a little Santa hat on. And like one ear sat outside the hat, the other ear was inside the hat. They were not fantastic pictures, but they were pretty good for, you know, a third grader, probably. And most of the class liked them. And a couple people asked me for them. And this one girl, she used tissues. Not used tissues, but tissues. And she made little bows out of them. And turned them into little bows and whatnot. And she'd draw, like, use a marker to put, like, polka dots and stuff on them. And I said, okay, I'll make you one, but you need to make me one of your little tissue bows. And we traded, which is kind of like selling. So I'm a professional artist. Okay, but seriously though, if I ever do that, I'll make sure to let you know that I'm drawing taco waifus and I'm selling them for exactly $30. And you can get a signed copy. I own a piece of art from a streamer artist I have framed and hung. So if you ever want to get selling waifu anime or intriguing taco anime art, I will buy some signed and hang it in my apartment. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. Art. Still not a conversation I thought I'd be having today, but you know what? You know what? I am 100% here for it. I am 100% here for it. I do think that I am going to draw like anime themed. I do think I'm going to do that. I do think I'm going to do that. And if they turn out good, maybe I will just start selling them on the side. Help pay a little more or get a little more money. Merch would be cool. I'll keep that in mind. Not particularly you, but just if it works out, if I like it, if it's nice, if it's fun. I mean, it should be pretty fun, honestly. It should be pretty fun. I don't know. I am admittedly kind of excited about that. It's such a weird thought, and I love it. I love it. Speaking of loving this, how was my treasure ramp looking? $35 for a signed copy seems fair. Costs like $10 to have a Walmart print a nice photo copy of art and ship for $25 profit. and then you'll know some random guy who has art hanging in his apartment. Fair point, fair point. Fair point. All of it. Yeah, no. You make a fair point, and that seems very exciting. And there's probably a lot of I really don't know what else to say about it, but I don't know. I might just have to try that. I might just have to try that. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I have an excitement for this thing that is now living rent free in my brain. I believe in you. Thank you. Thank you. Good to hear that at least somebody believes. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, at least a little bit. I mean, not about you believing in me. There's a lot of people who say they believe in me. I'm kidding about at least someone believes in me, you know. Because, I don't know. I think I'm pretty lucky that I have a relatively decent support system in my life. I will say that. Has everyone ever been perfect? No, but, you wouldn't expect everyone to ever be 100% perfect. So, you know, I do think, and thank you for believing in me. I believe in you too. I'm not quite sure what exactly you have going on either, but I believe in you as well. You're doing a great job in life. I think sometimes you just need to hear that too. I feel like a lot of people just need to hear that sometimes. Like, you're doing a great job in life. You're doing the best you can, and we're all very proud of you. Some people just need that. Yeah. Where was I going with that? I don't remember. Okay, I wonder. We're getting pretty close to being. I probably won't be going too much more into depth with this particular drawing now. What I'm thinking. I'm thinking it might be good enough. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted. I want that. Switch over here. Great. I tried a thing, it didn't work. And now I understand why it doesn't work. I was on the wrong layer. Brush. Yeah. Hardest part I find of art is knowing when to call it good. Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's, when is it good enough? When is it passable? And sometimes it's hard to tell. It's where do you just stop, you know? I think this is probably about where I am going to stop with this. For now, at least. I might come back to it later after I finish working on the rest of the design, just to try to, you know, make it a little more cohesive. I have everything together. I get what you're saying, though. And especially when it's something that you really want to be really good, it's hard to tell when something is good enough to be called done. You know? When am I able to say, yeah, this is good enough, you know? Yeah. I get that. I say that a lot. I get that. I must be like a broken record at this point. I'm drinking more water. I'm gonna drink more water. Gotta stay hydrated. Tasty. Oh, you know what? Yesterday evening, I drank some orange juice, and it was absolutely delicious. I was like, I don't know why it is just so tasty right now. I was sitting there like, I had already brushed my teeth, or I drank some orange juice before I brushed my teeth. I went and brushed my teeth. I came out and I was thinking to myself, it's like, I kind of want more orange juice now. But it's like, I can't have it. Because I'll have to brush my teeth again. So I was like, okay, I'll just have some water. I'll just have some water. So I had some water, and for whatever reason, the water was just that good. And I was like, it was just very good as well. And I was sitting there like, I was probably dehydrated. I was probably dehydrated. That's why my brain thought the orange juice was just so delicious, because it was deprived. It was deprived. Okay, wait. I think I might want to add shadows here, maybe? No. That's not what I want. Okay. You know what? I think this is probably good enough for the Pokemon art for now. Go into the light layer. Hope the next woman I date is decent at art and can teach me. I need lessons and someone to like scold me to work on it. My priorities have definitely changed over the years. That's one way, yeah. I don't know. I don't think it should necessarily be scolding per se. I think what is it? Encouragement to improve rather than scolding. But I get what you're saying, I suppose. I don't know. Sometimes it's just you just gotta figure it out, you know? Where was I going? The white. I'm gonna clean up this stuff a little bit. I've tried to work on it myself and I get sidetracked. It's just part of the creative process, maybe. I don't know what kind of creative process you're actually doing. I don't know. Do you actually want to learn art and get good at it, though? Or is that something you're really interested in? I'm just curious. Just curious. You don't necessarily have to answer. Just curiosity has struck me. I don't know. Cause what was I gonna say? I bought a $300 drawing tablet 2 years ago and sits on my desk next to me, barely used. So you do want to learn how to draw, is basically it. And I suppose having somebody there to like say it's like, have you practiced today, kind of thing, might help sometimes. I don't know. I'm very self-taught myself. I did do art classes, but up until and I did go to like art school, I suppose, but up until that, and I wouldn't even necessarily go to art school per se. It was graphic design, which isn't necessarily art, but yeah. I suppose I understand what you're saying. It's you want somebody to slap some sense into you while you're trying to figure it out. That's maybe not the right way to put it, though. No, yeah. You want somebody to be there to see you if you're slacking off a little bit in your drawing practices. To, you know, say, hey, stop slacking off. Get back to work. You want to learn how to do this, you gotta learn how to do this. Kind of thing. I don't know. For me, I don't think I would very much like that person. If I had to pick. If I have time to learn to, then I end up gaming or something instead, not fulfilling. Yeah. So you just want somebody to help give you a little little bit of a nudge in the right direction. I don't know. Well, I wish you luck on that, your drawing endeavors. I don't think you necessarily need a partner to do that. But I suppose having a support system would be very valuable in many cases. Another thing is that when you're learning to draw, having a reference might be good. And well, photo references are fine and dandy. Anyone you ask says using a real reference is a much better way to learn than trying to learn for yourself or work on yourself, I guess. If that makes any sense at all. Maybe one day I watch a stream art, it gets me thinking to start back onto it. I'm watching stream. Maybe one day I like watching stream art, it gets me thinking to... I'm I'm losing somewhere. It's probably not your writing, it's probably 100% me. Okay. Watching artist streams makes me want to art. That's good. I mean, if you find it hard to use your drawing tablet, a thought might be is to, you know, do some simple sketches just on a notebook or something. And maybe if you still do want like to practice with the art with the drawing tablet, you can try to then turn on the drawing tablet, get the program loaded up or anything, and just do that simple sketch, transfer it on into, you know, your that way, like draw it twice, once digitally, once in the physical realm. Actually, that's probably a good way to go about it. And if you can just do that like 5 minutes a day, one simple drawing, and then flipping over and doing one simple what's it called? Doing a simple sketch and then taking that sketch and drawing it digitally after. I've played for Clip Studio for like a year and used it like a month. Yeah. I get what you're saying. Some drawing programs are expensive, and if you're not using them, it's not nice, but yeah. I don't know. I think it's not really necessarily about, you know, sitting down and drawing for hours. If you're having trouble staying focused for that long, you might want to just pick up a couple pencils, pencil crayons, just cheap dollar store ones. Don't get anything too expensive. A notebook or a little drawing pad, and then just draw something simple, something quick for like 5 minutes. You might try that. Yeah. And then once you've finished drawing your little sketch, you know, in the physical realm, turn on your drawing tablet, draw it real quick in the what's it called? In the digital realm. Only like a 5-minute commitment every day, every couple days, every once in a while. And quite possibly slowly you'll realize you're getting better and you'll want to spend more time on it. You have to get ready, going to work on the farm a little bit. Oh, well, have fun working on your trip to the farm, I guess, or going to the farm and working. Is it the cute farm, animals, or just plants? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter that much, but that's fine. Thank you for coming out. Horses. Horses. Horses are great. Horses are lovely. Lovely little animals. Okay, well. But seriously, though, I really do thank you for coming out. It was great hearing from you. It feels like it's been forever since you've hung around. Yeah, no, thanks for coming and hanging out. And I really do wish you the best on your art drawing journey. Thanks for the chat, nerd. Nice catching up. It's always a good time, yes. And if you ever need somebody to help push you along on your drawing journey, my Discord and my Twitter open. So if you just wanna have somebody to say you're doing a good job with your little sketches, feel free to send a little sketch every once in a while. Love to see the progress, really. Honest, that's good. That's good. Anyways, yes, no, thanks for coming out. It was great having you here, and stay safe on the farm. I joined the Discord and follow you on Twitter. Lol. Feel free to when you're bored or live. Okay. I'll thank you. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, no, I'll see you. Or I'll see your username, I suppose. I'll see your username in the future anyways. I don't know if you're following my old Discord, though. Or my old, Twitter. I had to make a new one, just in case you're wondering. I did have to make a new one, because I forgot the password and lost it. So, yeah, no. If you're not necessarily following the new one, then it's not gonna work. But I don't even know if you're actually still here. But if you did happen to hear that, well, I'm usually on Discord, so hit me up there. Bye. Okay. Bye. Stay safe on your farm work. Okay. That was a good time. That was a good time. It was a good conversation. I quite enjoyed that. That was good. Also, quite enjoyed drawing. I think I actually kind of like this now, admittedly. Yeah. This is reasonably good. I'm gonna add a little more down there, and then just oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, I think this is actually going along quite well. Is it perfect? No. Will it just have to do? Probably. I think I'm probably about done with this drawing. I don't think I'll be continuing on with it for next week. Next week, probably work on some background stuff for next week. In fact, I might actually be switching my thing, and I think I'll probably be ending my stream here. I'll probably be ending my stream here for today. That's what I'm thinking, of course. I don't know. I think we actually made some really good progress today. Wait, let's flip back over to this. I think this is all very, very good progress. I think we did a fine job. Of course, I'm saving it again. And I got a lot of progress done today. I wasn't 100% sure about it. Okay, actually, there's something I want to change already. I'm looking at it again, and there's something I want to change already. You know what? We're just gonna flip this back over. See this white spot right here? I've decided that that actually doesn't make much sense, because all down here is, you know, kind of colored. So I should where was I going with this? Brush. Fill this area in. And then we can call the stream done for the day. I think this was good though. Honestly, I feel like we've made I guess it's I like to say we a lot. It's a side effect of having a twin, is that everything is not just me anymore, because it's also my twin. I do kind of think that there should be some places that are maybe darker. Okay, wait, we're Command J-ing the shadow layer. We're gonna put the opacity up all the way. So this is shadow. Okay, I thought I was going to be done, but I've decided that I'm not actually done. There's just some areas that should have darker shadows than other areas, I think. So basically what I'm thinking is I'll lean out of the way. So there's a darker shadows and a shadow layer now. So I'm gonna take the eraser. I'm gonna make it pretty big. And then I'm gonna erase the stuff that I don't think is going to be in dark of shadows, I guess. So that there's several shades of shadow around. Is that weird? Is this a weird way to go about things? Quite possibly. Wait. Okay. Shadow. Change the name again. I messed something up. Darker. If we take this off and multiply and just do all normal. Okay. Leave it on multiply. Normal doesn't look good. Okay, so shadow darker. We'll where am I going with this? Make this smaller. This is probably not as dark of shadows. That's probably not as dark of a shadow. That's probably pretty dark shadow down there, but I might, you know, pull a little bit of this forward a little bit more. Okay, wait. Should I not use a solid brush? Maybe something with a little bit of a feather. Oh yeah, wait, that's much better. Gives it a bit of a fade from one shadow color to the other. This is such a weird way to go about art. This is not how you usually art. Not usually how you art, but if I cared how you usually art, this project would have actually probably been done by now. Actually, I don't think this is working. I thought it seemed like it was working a little bit. Like up here, you see there's a slight gradation there from the darker parts to the lighter parts. Doesn't work much. Okay, wait. Other thought. Another layer. Lighter gray. This one. Okay, wait. Where is my brush not working anymore? Okay, wait, my tablet's still working. Tablet is working. Soft round. Okay. Then we'll just multiply that on top. Is it working though? Okay, turn off the multiply. Normal. Yeah, it is working. There are other blend modes that might look better. Darken, multiply, color burn, lighten screen. Overlay. Just playing around. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Normal. Multiply. I don't know. I'm probably actually just gonna delete all those. Delete Shadow 2. Delete the multiply layer I made up. So, here we go. Nope, that's not what I wanted. No, I think maybe I'll just be fine with this. Maybe I'll just be fine with this, and I really will end here. Really will end here. Okay. That was a fun. This was a fun stream actually. I got talking. I have some ideas. There's things that I'm going to have to try and going to have to do. I'm excited. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? Doing a stretch. Okay. Okay. That was a good stretch. That was a good stretch, everyone. Yeah. My computer's actually getting pretty close to dying. Oh, but there is a good thing though. My drawing tablet didn't die throughout the entirety of the stream. Victory! Victory! Finally! Finally! Something good happened. A JoJo stream without any complications? Good stuff. Good quality content right there. No stuff at all. Okay, so yeah, no, I'm just closing my other computer. I don't need that open right now. Anyways, today was a good stream. Today was a good stream and I quite enjoyed it. It was a good conversation. Well, I messed something up. I accidentally touched my VTube Studio and I just wanted to close a thing that I see, you know, on my screen right now. I just wanted to close it. Because I didn't realize it was open, so I wanted to close it. It was just, you know, how you do the pop-up and you get, like, the safe eject for, like, your USB ports and stuff. It was like the menu you would pull up to do that. Got, like, other things like my, Razer, card or thing. The thing I used to get the stream or the game to the stream usually, and an OBS panel and stuff like that. Anyways, yeah, no, that was open and I was like, I should close that. And I accidentally picked up VTube Studio and I just wait, whoop! Whoop! I didn't realize that changing the size of the window would change the size of my avatar so drastically. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. Guess I shouldn't be too surprised overall, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I just flung my head around randomly there. Anyways, is that enough of that? I think that's enough of that. Okay, well, today was a good stream. I'd like to thank Team Fixerizer for hanging out. I'd also like to thank anyone else who hung out, even if it was just for a tiny brief moment for a while. I'd like to apologize for the fact that the conversation that me and Team Fixerizer had was not always necessarily 100% the happiest. Like, it wasn't a bad conversation or anything, but it was just, you know, it probably just wasn't quite what you would expect from a stream. Like, very philosophical, the questions of how happiness works. Finding happiness. Yeah, I don't know. It's complicated. Everything is so complicated and I don't like it. My poor little brain can't compute. Anyways, that's enough of that. Yeah. I think we made pretty good progress today. So, our next stream is going to be me playing Dragon Quest again. We're playing more Dragon Quest. We need to go to Dundrasil, I think. We're going to Dunderstill to confront Rab and Jade about stealing our rainbow. I can't believe they did that. I thought we finally had it, but we didn't. But anyways. And then the stream after that, we're playing Traveler's Rest. And then we're back to this art stream. So in terms of what we're going to try to get done during the next art stream, so I'm thinking I'll probably end up doing like a hand cam stream that day. We're going to be doing a hand cam where I, hands, and I'll be kind of like rough sketching for some logo design ideas. I think that's my goal for the next stream. I think we're good enough with the Reshiram now. Like, it's passable, it's colored, it's shaded, it doesn't look half bad. Like, it could be better. Don't get me wrong, it could absolutely be better. It definitely took me way too long to finish, but don't worry about that part. Don't worry about that part. Where was I going with that? Yeah, so we're done with the Reshiram. I might come back and look at it again later and probably end up making a couple tweaks after the fact once we start getting everything a little more together. But in the next stream, I'm thinking it's going to be the logo stream. I think we're gonna have the hand cam and we're gonna be going into my Adobe Illustrator and we're gonna be trying to draw the logo. So hand cam to get like some sketches of what we want, maybe kind of play around with some things, and then by the end of the stream, in theory, we'll have a logo. I still don't know what we're gonna do about the Pokemon logo, because I'm 100% certain that even if I tried, I would absolutely never be able to make a logo that is more recognizable than that. But yeah, no, don't worry about it. Yeah, so we're moving on to logo and maybe other graphical parts. We also need to do a background still. I have an idea of what I want to try for the background. I don't think I'm going to be drawing the background. I think I'm going to be finding some source images and kind of editing it to make what I kind of want. Because, it already took me way too long to just draw that single Reshiram. So we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Anyways, that's what I got. Yeah. I just did a bam. Slap the good old notebook. This isn't really what I wanted. Okay, yeah, no. I'm just gonna end it here. I'm gonna finally decide to stop talking. She's not talking. No more talking. No more talking. We can't have that. Anyways, so that's enough of that. I'd like to thank Team Sixer Riser for hanging out. I'd like to thank anyone else who came and stuck around, even if it was only for a few moments. Thank you. Thank you for hanging around. And I'd like to wish everyone a safe and happy till whenever I see them again, or see their username again.